Hey y'all, I just want to share with y'all something that I feel that I just realized, and I feel that could have helped me, so I'm trying to help others. I'm speaking from experience. This is something that I went through myself, and I had to be removed from it in order for me to realize this is not working for me. As much as I'd like it to work, it's not gonna work. And yes, I'm talking about the morning routine. If y'all got caught up in that trap as well, like I'm here to tell y'all we can come out. Okay, so for the past 2 weeks I had spent my time at my parents' house, and before that, I had this like belief that I can't get nothing done until my morning routine is set and done, like it's done for, right? And that included like meditation, reading, stretching. I was trying to eating a good breakfast. Like I was trying to do all of these things. It was like daily where I was trying to do these things daily. And honestly, I would not finish doing those things by like 12 p.m. I'd get up at 7 a.m. and I would not be done probably by noon. And so I was like, and when I finally like had to get removed from that state, through due to other circumstances, I realized like I just kept making excuses. It was just another excuse to why I wasn't really doing what needed to get done, which was creating content and editing videos. Like I was using that as a gateway to get myself out from doing the things that I know I really need to be doing, and putting my time and energy into the things that I know need to get done. So I was honestly just putting my energy towards this quote unquote morning routine that was not helping me. And I've came across other videos, the title was the same, like, oh, the morning routine is not working for you or is ruining you. And I'm like, wait, how? Like, I love morning routine. I love that I can stretch. I love that I can read and meditate and, do all of these fun things. But in reality, it's just another mask. It's just another way of putting the thing that you really need to do aside. And I had to come out of that, especially if you want to be like me, a full-time content creator. It was not working. It was not working whatsoever. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have all the time in the world. Why am I not doing the thing that I need to get done? And I'm not saying like my child comes first, of course, before anything, but like I still like she has a nap routine. Like I had time in between, but I was only putting in my time to this quote unquote morning routine. I wasn't allowing myself to express the ideas that I had in the midst of me doing this morning routine. I wouldn't write it down. I mean, sometimes I would write the idea down, but like honestly that excitement that you get, that moment of burst of energy that you just get to want to do these things, I kept putting it aside because I thought I had to complete my morning routine first before I can get to those things. So I would just write it down. And by the time that I said I was going to do the thing that I wanted to do for my content or the way that I edit the video, I 9 times out of 10 was not going to do that, and I was going to push it to the next day. And so it just kept a constant cycle. The next day I might touch a little bit of it, but I wasn't touching my full potential of it because of the fact that I felt like I needed to do this morning routine. I came to this revelation that like before I quit my job, if my job called me at 7 a.m., I was gonna be there at 7 a.m. Like, or I would have been there at 6:55 just so I can make sure I have time to get myself set. But when it came to myself, I had to apparently do this morning routine that it just wasn't ideal. And the ones who are doing it, it's because they're already where they've wanted to be. Like they're financially okay. They have the help, because you could always get the help. So another thing that I kept like telling myself while I was doing this whole morning routine, I kept saying, well, if only I had a nanny that can help me. If only I had somebody to come help me clean. If only I had somebody to come help me run errands. I would be like, I need an assistant. No, girl, I needed to go and do the thing that I needed to do so that I can eventually, yes, get a nanny, get help. But at the moment, if I can't afford it, I'm not going to force myself to go do this thing that is not in my time budget, honestly. And it also goes by to energy. My energy was, I'm a high energy person in the morning. So all that energy, while I was putting it into something that it wasn't helping me where I needed to be. Don't get me wrong, they're helpful. Meditation is helpful. Reading a book is helpful. Stretching, it's helpful. These things are good for you. It's just the ideal of it needs to be done in the morning, it does not cut it for me. And I had to realize that. And I had to let reality sit in. Like, hey, if you really want to produce content, if you really say you want to be a content creator like you say you do, then this morning routine got to go. And so honestly, ever since this week, I have been like, I just get into the things that I know are more important at the moment, whether it's to create a video, whether to edit a video, um, or even to script a video. If it's not one of those things that have to do with my business, then honestly, I don't think I need to be doing anything else other than that. I was making excuses. I was telling myself that I needed to complete these ideal goals that I had set for myself, only to fall short of really what I needed to do, which was create content or do something around my business. And so I'm here to tell y'all, man, we can get out of here. Like, these morning routines, it ain't it, okay? Like, we're not giving ourselves no more excuses. Like, the work got to get done. And then until, you're in a place of financial freedom, or you've gotten some money that you can use towards getting help, other than that, all you got is yourself. So we got to make it work. And, just set your morning routine stuff to like another time that's more convenient for you, but like, the fact that I had to get removed from my morning routine for me to even realize this was like, it baffles me, because I spent a year, like, I've been working on myself since 2019. So this whole time, I've been building these morning routines because I thought that's what successful people do, is build these morning routines. And I just kept neglecting my business. I was not doing what I knew I needed to do. And so if you're like me, I'm here to tell y'all, yes, a morning routine is a trap. Don't get caught up in there. Have a little 5 minute to yourself, but I don't think we need any more than that. I got caught up in that trap of, trying to be better than the next person, and it's like, well, at least they're producing content. I was not producing content. I was trying to build this morning routine that was not working for me, and it was only working against me.